incredible play. And we're staying alive. We got Michigan versus SoCal in winners finals. But we're going to switch over to the other side of the bracket here. It's going to be Yeti versus Ned to make it to losers quarterfinals. Coming up next, Cloud versus Mega Man. Another matchup that, at least as the player character matchup here for Ned, he's told me he's had some unconfidence in. As far as Yeti's Mega Man specifically.
Right, yeah. I mean, I feel like Mega Man, I think Mega Man in general is a slightly underrated character. Obviously, like, people consider, like, think highly of him, but not, like, quite as highly as, like, he once was. I feel like Bayonetta is definitely, like, a major factor in that, but I think that Mega Man does have some tools against Cloud. At least he's able to pester him, and but, like, from a range that makes it difficult for Cloud to...
Right.
Because he pesters through the range that Cloud wants to be at. But Cloud obviously has the mobility to just get in there with his major disjoints.
Yeah, that's his job, is really to disrespect the Mega Man in the neutral. Neutral's not actually too much of a problem, but okay, this is a problem for Ned. Down he goes. You blinked and you missed it, folks.
Yeah, Yeti, obviously well-versed in the classic, the combos that made Footstool Mega Man famous.
The EVO 2016 combos.
Yes.
But Ned trying to come back right now, putting Mega Man at the corner, shielding all of those pellets, but not really able to come up with a big punish.
Oh, another footstool.
Yeah, he just uses those footstools to reset.
I mean, like, when he has the leaf shield on him, he can just kind of, like, jump around, and he has a moving hitbox around him, so... And it's not like the leaves do enough damage to get you out of a footstool range.
All right, Ned trying to fight his way through these lemons. In the back air, going to put Yeti in a bad spot. Okay, he has to come up with something.
Ooh, nice forward tilt. Not going to KO, though. I mean, like, he could have opted for the limit, but he wanted to save it, obviously. Just didn't expect the forward tilt to not KO.
Yeah, back air and up air should be enough to KO here. Despite any staleness those two moves might have, they are very strong, especially if you can get a hit with them at the ledge.
Yeah, but with Cloud, like, obviously wanting to jump at Mega Man and throw out one of those moves, this barrage of projectiles and movement from Yeti is making it difficult for Ned.
And if Yeti can put Ned at the ledge in any position here, it could be really tricky for this recovery to work for Cloud. So Ned doing a very good job of just making sure he doesn't even fall in a disadvantage at one point. But this Crash Bomber could be the start of something. Okay, avoiding the barrage of projectiles right now is Ned playing as patiently as he can.
Ooh, the Blade Beam.
The opposite of patience.
Yeah,
Blade Beam is the most not patient move that Cloud has, if you have to ask me.
Yeah, that was definitely kind of like a, okay, if this hits, it'll kill you, but there's no real guarantee it's going to hit by any means. Back air from center stage, still not enough.
It's a trade.
Man, Yeti is just like able to maneuver himself around Cloud and shield everything and punish.
Yeah, Leaf Shield almost enough to confirm to the grab. If that confirms into a grab, it can be really bad, but okay. Up air disrespecting the Leaf Shield, as it should here if you are a Ned fan. He wants to get that stock and now get his offense going.
Yeah, he definitely needs to... Oh! He had no jump there, and Yeti just capitalized in the most brutal way possible.
Followed that drift all the way to the ledge and sealed the deal here is Yeti.
Yeah, and he drifted in that way because he had limit and he didn't want to use it, so he kind of drifted predictably towards the ledge. So he loses his jump here in a second.
Yeah, he followed Ned's greed, and okay, he does a footstool, I think? No,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah, it was a forward air that stole his jump, and then the rest is history.
What great awareness from Yeti that the jump was stolen, that he knew that the resource would have to be spent.
Yeah, so he just followed over him. It's like, well, you're not trying to go low here, so let me just punish you for staying high.
So to Town City we go here for game numero dos. Cloud versus Mega Man. I actually don't think this matchup is going to change. If anyone's going to change the matchup, it's Ned. He might go for like a Zero Suit or something.
That's true.
Which Zero Suit would probably be a desperation pick for him if he feels like he really can't get anything done.
That's not to insult his zero suit though. It's just
No, it's just
very-
it's just that if his cloud is so stymied, he would have to switch. And even then, you'd have to play a zero suit with very little grabs because Mega Man's so good at punishing that.
Ooh, okay.
Ooh!
Yeah, he doesn't get spiked like through the stage as we've seen before.
Well, I thought Ned missed the window
Oh,
to grab. I thought it was an all or nothing play, but instead, everyone's living.
and everybody's keeping it even here, 65 to 65 essentially. Both getting their hits here and there. Oh, nice.
Wow, what a great confirm. Up air to back air.
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
Okay. Yeah.
That got the job done.
Yeah, they're back on stage though. Wow, that up air from that high up, and that's going to take the stock relatively early too, but just that close to the blast zone is going to take it.
We were talking a lot about Bayo's down tilt up air. Let's talk about Cloud's down tilt up air.
I don't think that's a real thing. It just kind of happened.
You know, I saw it. It was
Okay, you're
there.
right. All right,
It
now
was on the screen, Lemon.
Okay, you're right. I like the way that Ned's using these down tilts to kind of like get through the pellets, because either he sneaks under them or he like trades with them and doesn't like get hit, like he clings with them.
He's just using the crouch box in general to be disruptive to the pathways that Yeti wants to make this neutral happen.
Yeah.
I've seen him, like, he would do a dash, and then the dash has a little bit of a crouch box at the end of it.
Right.
And Yeti would try to follow up with something, and it would miss because of the character going under it and trading spike for spike. Yeti, you got one game one, but here comes Ned in game two, roaring back with a two-stock.
That was just the momentum switch he needed. Like, the first stock was going back and forth, but as soon as he took that one, he's like, all right, I'm not letting you set up for this next one. I'm just going to completely dominate. And dominate he did.
So to game three we go. I think they said Smashville is going to be the pick.
Yes.
So let's get it. We've kind of seen both sides of the matchup where Yeti can be really disruptive versus Cloud's recovery and versus Cloud's attempted neutral. And now Ned had a very dominant answer back in game two. So it's going to be up to Yeti to reply.
Yeah, once Cloud is able to close that range and like keep Mega Man at a disadvantage, that's what happens. We see that kind of thing. Uh-oh. Speaking of this kind of
It
thing.
shouldn't kill.
Oh, man, he messed it up. I feel like he was going for like the multiple footstools, which is a very difficult thing to get off. But still, 78% off of that exchange from the up airs.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think it was a combo reset, to borrow the FGC term. If you reset that combo there was a chance that he could go the Shoryuken KO.
Yeah, if he could extend it long enough. Which obviously not only is difficult, but is also dependent on how long the blade will stay in play. Because I think it's like random when it despawns after one of those E-drops.
Well, big lead opened up here from Yeti.
Oh, for sure.
On those series of plays, and he's just really disrupted the landings of Ned for the rest of the stock. And the limit's gonna have to be burned. Okay, big win here for the Minnesota Mega Man.
Oh, but Ned has something to say here. He's just all over him still.
Ooh, okay. Patience on the punish from Ned. He waited for the up air. The up air on landing is pretty safe from Mega Man, so he waited for the response to come up with a punish.
Yes. Ooh, I like the delay with the one cross-slash hit.
Ooh. And the platform was perfectly placed to keep Ned alive. 150% on the stock. Hanging out.
Yeti is throwing out everything. You can't go high, you can't go to the left. Like, it's just such a linear like coverage from those moves, but it still keeps Cloud from moving in those places.
That whiff down tilt could have been something there from Yeti, but not going to find the mark. And now Ned in control of the stage.
Yeah, despite taking so much damage, like he's not getting hit, or he's not getting the kill. Yeti isn't, and just like that, Ned's able to convert all of that rage into a kill from the up B.
And the limit. I don't think there's a chance Cloud makes it back here. Okay.
Okay, yeah, I mean, you're right.
I was going to say that even if Yeti did absolutely bupkis off the stage, right?
Right.
I was just going to be like, I think Cloud's dead. But Yeti made sure I was correct. Thank you, Yeti, for making me look good on commentary. But,
Oh, wow. All
okay,
sorts of
what
crazy
is
things.
going on
Everybody's
here?
just matching jump, hoping for footstools to happen.
You know they are. That's me when I'm looking for footstools. It's like, come on. You got this.
Very carefully here. He's got the metal blade in hand. Just throws it at him.
Yeah, Ned was really waiting for that Metal Blade to expire before he started some offense. You see him open up big with the forwarder out of the falling down air.
Now Yeti is definitely on the back foot here, taking a lot more hits in this neutral.
And the down tilt covering under the falling... Yeti did, like, he turned around, did neutral air or something?
Yeah.
Something crazy. Because he was facing to the left, and then he did neutral air lemons to the right, but Ned even countered that by going low with the down air.
All right, he does have him off stage here, throws him off once again. He really wants to find a way to burn this limit. Oh, tries to read going low, but Ned continued to go high.
Ned was persistent with the high air dodge.
Yeah, because he really wants to keep this limit because he knows he can just throw out a cross slash at some point and get the KO if he can find it. Which is why Yeti's like so determined to throw him off stage and get rid of it.
Yeah, he needs to play very, very, very careful.
Ooh, wow, he scooped him right out of that down air before he even landed.
And Ned doesn't even mind taking this damage from these. As long as he's not getting hit by, like, the back air with Rage, he's fine taking the damage as long as he doesn't burn his limit. And, okay, he's going to even buffer that jump, get up. And the down air lands, putting Yeti in a bad spot.
Oh, things are getting risky, though. Despite, like, this play, it's let Yeti make this comeback. And he ends up going for the blade beam. And Yeti jumps right over it. Wow, that was such a good fastball to get to the ledge to avoid that.
Oh, the dash attack was just barely slow. And Yeti gets the throw. This is going to put Cloud in a bad spot. He's in the corner.
The crowd is going nuts at how tense this is. Like, every single whiff and potential kill, the crowd is reacting.
Oh!
What? All right, that's one way to take the game.
He knew it clashed with the Leaf Shield.
Oh, my God, you're right, yeah.
That was incredible. Ned knew that even if Yeti air dodged. Watch this. Okay.
The if he air dodged, like, normally he would have fallen, like, to the blast zone.
No, I think the Leaf Shield persists anyway.
Right,
Because
right.
watch, he goes for this. He just knows the Leaf Shield's there, and just do it.
Yeah. That was very intelligent.
Incredible. Because, like, the Leaf Shield would have hit him straight up.
Right, yeah, if the Leaf Shield wasn't there and he had gone for that, then he could have...
It was risky.
Yeah, he could have definitely died.
Now, Ned, riding that momentum, already gets 42% going up into Game 4. Oh, I thought his jump was gone,
that
but
was a nice
living.
footstool to, like, assist his recovery in going high.
Blow for blow in these opening salvos of Game 4. The platform was a bad spot for Ned to be, but he sneaks out.
He's got limit already. Yeti trying to see what he can do on the ledge, get him. Ends up getting nared for his trouble. And the down tilt scoops him up and the up air.
Okay.
Oh, that was really smart from Ned, recognizing that Yeti's kind of limited on options when he's falling with that Leaf Shield.
First really big lead opening up for Ned. Despite the 2-1 lead,
And that was
he's
the
had a lot
first-
of, like, crawling back into it games.
Yeah, that was the first, like, big limit kill, too, that we saw. We saw the one up B, but that wasn't, like, quite as explosive as that was. Ooh.
All right.
Yeah,
I like the rush to get out of there, though.
Yeah. Once again, Yeti just recognizes that Ned is going straight for the ledge instead of going lower, mixing up his recovery. And he just throws it out there, and it worked. All right, yeah, Yeti needs to take this game in order to stay alive in this bracket.
This is loser's side of bracket. You got nowhere to go other than eliminated.
Uh-oh. Speaking of eliminated, is this going to be a stock eliminated? It's definitely going to be a lot of damage.
Yeah, just going for the follow-up up airs. You said how hard that is to land. But that was like 0 to 80.
Yeah, definitely. Like, you saw the Metal Blade disappear. If that Metal Blade had stayed for one more toss, that could have been it. Regardless, 97% is definitely a really good percent for Mega Man, who normally has to build it so slowly.
It's no slouch.
Wow, just going for the Charge Buster.
Ned trying to slow it down a bit. He needs to buy a little bit more time for this limit to come online. I don't even know what he was going for there. Might have been a misinput to jump off the stage.
Yeah, Yeti keeps on. Ooh, wow, okay.
This is a bad spot here for Cloud to be in.
Definitely, but Yeti was kind of going for the high, but that time Ned went low. It really does make a difference, like how Ned recovers in this matchup, because Yeti can really only cover one at a time. Oh! Wow! Okay, so even though
That's
the back
scooped
air,
into the win box.
yeah, exactly. Like normally the back air is supposed to connect, and that would have KO'd, but instead it just sucked him up into the up air even more. All right, so Yeti gets himself into this game 5. Winner take all here, or at least gets to advance in this bracket.
Sticking with Smashville or switching to Town? I looked away for a half a second. Okay, it's Town.
Yep.
Buy a couple more platforms for your trouble here if you're Cloud. They're a little bit more omnipresent, like.
Uh-oh.
But this is bad.
Yeah, he did have his jump though, but he's still taking a lot of damage from these up airs.
Oh my goodness, Yeti! I need you to calm down for a half a second. You are everywhere at once. Getting that double jump.
He's looking as oppressive as Cloud at these up airs. Like, come on.
Oh, falling up air with Mega Man, maybe a little underlabbed, and I think Yeti is one of the primo leaders in falling up air with Mega Man.
Yeah, it's ridiculous the damage output that thing can bring out.
Okay,
Right.
that get up attack and a buy space that Ned desperately needs. He's already down 120 to 60, about 2 for 1 on the damage ratio.
Yeah, but he
so
does
far.
have this limit, so the early kill potential is real, and just a couple hits is going to make it happen. A limit cross slash could definitely do it here.
Yeah, he is close to getting the first stock despite the deficit.
Risky stuff here. Wow, he just goes for it! And not going to
Yeah,
be
not
enough.
quite
though.
it. Mega Man's a chunky monkey. Remind me never to say that again on commentary. That felt really weird.
Oh,
but
man. This
Yeti
chunk-
don't care.
Making chunks out of Ned there with that back air.
Trying to get a reset started there, I think, with the falling metal blade.
Wow.
Hello?
I mean, that was a good read. He was just like a little bit off on it. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh.
Is he dead?
No jump.
He's dead.
Wow, and that, just like that, that's it. Yeti takes it over Ned, and he's going to be moving on to loser semis. Man, that was,
Incredible.
yeah, incredible stuff.